beeper. My phone just alerted me saying there was a tornado warning, 80 miles per hour wind or something like that, they say. And I just came up to the front of the truck, and this is what I see. It's definitely raining. It's windy as heck. And it's lightning. I'm out here in Nebraska. This is what I was told about. Another thing about the Midwest is like, yeah, a tornado could pop up at any time. The truck is literally shaking. I don't know. The GoPro you can't see it on the GoPro because the way the camera is made. Yeah, but it's literally shaking. I'm just gonna cycle the windshield wiper so I can see clearly out. Lightning, thunder. I don't think anybody's left on the road driving. Every truck pulled into this and they just parked. As you can see, the guys they're just hanging out in the fuel aisle. Yeah, this is what you gotta do when something like this happens. You gotta just get off the road, find somewhere to park and stop. Because the wind could potentially blow your truck over. Even though you're loaded, yeah, it definitely can blow your truck over. See this guy, he's just pulling in, he's gonna pull up to a part and just stop. I'm not sure why he stopped there and looked. Maybe he couldn't see. Yeah, this is a pretty big parking lot. Well, not really, I would say. It's holes around. Wow, look at the lightning over there. 100 truck spots. But you know, you could do creative parking and find a spot just to put your truck to get out of the weather. First time I was in a tornado and a hailstorm I was on my way from Fort Collins going down to I think I was going to either Houston or Dallas, Texas. And man, it was light out. I can see the dark cloud up ahead. Then I drove all the way up and got to the dark cloud, and then it was like day turned to night, and I just started hearing knocking, knock, 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 knock. Then I found out, oh, it was a hailstorm. Oh, look at the lightning. And it was dark like it was nighttime. And back then I was a rookie driver too, but there was a super trucker that came up and he drove by me, and he gave me the indication like, don't stop, just follow him. And I just, stayed behind him and just kept driving until we reached a truck stop. And he came over and let me know, like, he was happy that I followed him, because it was a dangerous place for me to stop out there on the highway because there's no protection. Yeah, so I learned from that. Anytime something like that ever happened, find somewhere, safe to shut down. That's the best thing. Wow, look at the lightning. This guy's probably going back to his truck. When I first came up here, I see a couple of people, they I guess they came in cars or whatever. They ran out their cars with their animals and little kids and stuff. Whoa, look at that. And they went inside the truck stop shopping area, I guess, to go and seek shelter. Thunder is not playing, boy. Wow. Tornado warning in Nebraska. Still lightening out, man. Happy I'm off the road though, even though I've been off for like a good 5 hours now. I was talking to one of my friends earlier, another driver, and I was telling him I was in Wyoming on 80, and the first thing he was like, how's the weather? And then he was like, be careful, it gets very windy out there. He said the wind is so strong it could blow your truck over out there. Yeah, but I passed through Wyoming and now I'm in Nebraska at a TA. And it's definitely thunderstorm, or I should say tornado warning, thunderstorm, lightning, rain, high winds. I guess when you do OTR, you see it all out here. I can't imagine in the wintertime how it is out here, because the place is so wide open. There's not many trees out here. It's almost like a barren landscape. It's like it'll be like almost like a desert. Only thing has grass. There's almost no trees. Like you driving down the highway, all you see is like, you know, hills and gullies, and it has grass on it, or tumbleweeds and all that crazy stuff that they got out here in the West. But you barely see trees. Like, you know, like you on the East Coast or the North Coast or down south, you see like, you know, forests with trees and stuff like that. Nah, here you don't see that. As far as your eyes can gaze out or look out, all you see is almost like a barren landscape. Yep. With a few trees here and there.